Welcome to another episode of Eberhart Outdoors. I recently came up with a new book series. I've wrote 3 in the past: bow hunting pressured whitetails, precision bow hunting, and bow hunting whitetails the Eberhart way. So there's, I think, 78 kill stories with photos of the bucks in the book, and the book has everything in it. Just to give you an idea, these are the 3 books. So this is volume 1. It's got 2 bucks sparring on the cover. And in this volume, I'll give you the chapters in all the volumes. There's 20-some chapters. In volume 1, you have the introduction, which is a long chapter. Hunting Pressure Realities, which is a must-read. So you know what type of land you're hunting, which dictates how you have to hunt. Saddle hunting, 4 segments of the season, is its own chapter. Post-season scouting, early season hunting and lull hunting, pre and peak rut hunting, post rut and late season hunting, rut staging areas, hunting from the ground, hunting standing corn, open to hunting public lands is a very long chapter, suburban hunting, location preparation tools, location preparation, which is a big deal, DIY freelance hunting, that's where you just take off with your gear, go in on unknown property, scout out a place and hunt right then. Scent control, big chapter on scent control. It's been the biggest game changer in my hunting career. The first 30-some years I bow hunted, 35 I think, somewhere in there. I took 10 bucks, and the last 27 years while using scent lock I took 48 bucks, so you do the math. So scent control, pre-season and in-season scouting, pre-season speed tours, motion cameras, fake hunting tactics like rattling and scents and calling and grunts, decoys, you name it. What to take hunting, hunting in inclement weather, recovering bow shot whitetails, travel hunting, hunting access, and health and conditioning. And there's information on all types of terrain in these books. Plains out west, hill country across the Midwest, southern plantations, pine plantations in the south, big timber, hill country, West Virginia, you name it, we cover it, because between us we've hunted all of those types of terrains. Some of the chapters are extremely thought-provoking. It will definitely make you a better hunter. There's no doubt about it. Whether you're a novice, it's easy to understand for a novice hunter, and even if you're an experienced hunter. In my opinion, my personal opinion, I think there's information in this book that will make you become a better hunter. And when you put all the books together, I don't know how well you can see it, but when they're on a shelf, it forms a big buck out, snow on the ground, and he's licking his back. So you can tell you don't have anything missing if you have all 3 books together. It forms a photo. So anyway, I hope you enjoy my YouTube videos, and thank you very much for watching. Okay, it's November 19th, and on an all-day sit, shot this one today at 2:30 in the afternoon, and ran about 70-80 yards. I think I hit him in the heart, haven't gutted him yet, and watched him fall over. So nice buck, happy, and my son's still out there hunting, and we're going to be here for a couple weeks. We're down in Iowa. So now I get to play and be the housekeeper, and Joe gets to hunt. Nice 9-point, just took it off an island in Iowa. About killed 3 people trying to drag this son of a bitch out.
Only about a half a mile of sand and mud.
Oh God, it was terrible. Hey, I'm down in Iowa with my son Joe, and we came down Saturday, which would have been the 15th, opening day of Michigan's gun season. We drove to Iowa to bow hunt, and we get drawn every 4 years where we're going. And we spent 3 days scouting and prepping locations. And we set up 5 locations, all really good locations. And then on the first day of our hunt, which would have been Tuesday is the first day we hunted. We slept in because it was pouring in the morning, and then we hunted from, I think, 1 o'clock. We were in our stands until dark, and Joe saw quite a few bucks. I saw one, probably is 18-inch wide, 4-point. And anyway, so on day 2, we also slept in because the spot where we're hunting, morning entries are not conducive to not spooking deer. It's pretty hard to enter in the morning, so we did another midday/evening. We were in our trees by 10 o'clock, and I shot this buck here at 2:30. I had only seen one doe at that time, and then this buck, Joe had him up at his tree, and he was probably 350 yards north of me, and he was bedded with a doe, and his antlers were covered in mud, just covered in mud. I've wiped most of it off. But he was bedded with a doe, and he had a little busted up 10-point, kept circling this buck here with the doe. And one time this buck got up and kind of pushed the 10-point away for a few minutes, and then this buck bedded back down. He watched him breed the doe once, and then all of a sudden the doe got up at around 1 o'clock, and he got up, walked over to her, scented her, and she was done. She was out of estrus, and he turned around and left, and he came down in my direction. He said he went south, and he came down, and I watched him coming in, and I'm in some really thick stuff. There's about 7 scrapes in this little vicinity, and he came in and he walked within 12 yards, which is, I love 12-yard shots. I love chip shots. You gotta love chip shots. And I shot him, I hit him pretty perfect. He ran about 80 yards, and I watched him fall. So that was awesome. And it's a 9-point. He's got a broken brow on his left side, but he's got 11-inch tines, and he's got a kicker on his G2 on the right side. And nice buck, really nice buck. I'm guessing he's going to score in the mid 140s, maybe pushing 150, depending on the length of the beams. The beams come around pretty far in the front. So, and I shot him with my 40-pound. Shot him with my 40-pound VXR. Love this little bow. You know, for you old guys like me, I'm 74 years old. You know, if you can't draw, you don't have to draw 60 pounds. I've shot a lot of bucks with this bow, and with a good hit, I had a clean pass through it at 12 yards, obviously, it's close. But that 40 pounds is all you need. I've shot bucks with 35 pounds because my shoulders are messed up, but I just don't want to go to a crossbow until I absolutely have to. And this is my saddle. For anybody that's interested, shoot me an email. This is my complete saddle. This is my saddle and my tree tether all hooked up into one. It's a one-piece item. And I have a guy that makes those custom. I think they're $290 for a modified Eberhart signature saddle. And I also was wearing my signature Saddle Hunter insulated suit, which it was designed by me through ScentLock, which they own the patent on using activated carbon in hunting clothing. That's why nobody else can do it without their permission. That's why everybody knocks ScentLock. All the other manufacturers say it doesn't work because they can't use it. So of course they're going to knock it because they can't say it works because it would cost them business. ScentLock's been the biggest game changer in my hunting career. The first 33 years I hunted the wind, from 1965 through 1996. 32 years, I guess. I shot 10 record book bucks with my bow. And from 1997, when I started using ScentLock properly and carrying and using it properly in conjunction with other scent-free items, I've shot 49. So in 27 years, I've shot 49 book bucks. And in my first 32 years, I shot 10. And actually, 2 of those were with a muzzleloader. So I only shot 8 with my bow and 49 with my bow in the last 27 years. So people that say ScentLock doesn't work don't know what they're talking about, period. That's the end of that discussion. This buck came in from directly downwind. And the doe that I saw earlier also came in from downwind, and I think that's what this guy was following her scent. Like today, it was really gray out and just a constant drizzle all day. Really heavy antlers, and I don't know if you can see the dirt, but man, there's dirt, mud on these antlers. You can see it over here from the sides. It's down in the grain of the antlers. You can see it right there. It's mud. And I've wiped these down. That's just stuff I can't get. These were coated in black muck. I don't know where he got it, but he was obviously thrashing his antlers in some muck someplace. But anyway, Iowa, 2025, and now it's I'm the camp bitch, and I got to cater to Joe. So on second hunt, I tagged this buck. I'm also going to go out and shoot a doe. So, but I got to find a new place to hunt to kill a doe, because I don't want to hunt any of our 5 good locations, because I don't want to screw up any buck hunting for him. Taking the buck to the barn to hang and skin. Anyway, take care.